A few months after his parents were divorced, little Johnny passed by his mom's bedroom and saw her rubbing her body and moaning, "I need a man, I need a man." Over the next couple of months, he saw her doing this several times. One day, he came home from school and heard her moaning. When he peeked into her bedroom, he saw a man on top of her. Little Johnny ran into his room, took off his clothes, threw himself on his bed, started stroking himself, and moaning, "Oh, I need a bike. I need a bike." A woman is having a hard time getting her tomatoes to ripen, so she goes to her neighbor with her problem. The neighbor says, "All you have to do is go out at midnight and dance around in the garden naked for a few minutes, and the tomatoes will become so embarrassed, they will blush bright red." The woman goes out at midnight and dances around her garden naked for a few minutes. The next morning, the neighbor comes over to the woman's house and asks the woman if her tomatoes have turned red. The woman says, "No, they're still green, but I noticed the cucumbers grew 4 inches. A guy walks into a bar and orders a rum and coke, but the bartender hands him an apple. "What the hell is this? I ordered a rum and coke," the guy protests. "Just take a bite of the apple," says the bartender. So, the guy bites the apple, and his eyes light up. "Hey, this apple tastes just like rum. What did you soak it in it?" The bartender tells him, "Turn it around." So the guy does, takes another bite, and is suddenly quite pleased. It tastes like a Coke. It's a rum and coke apple? It's a rum and coke apple. That's pretty neat, pal. Another man approaches the bar and asks the bartender for a gin and tonic. The bartender hands him an apple. Confused, the man begins to question the validity of the bartender when the first guy reassures him, "Buddy, try the apple," and with a nod of his own, takes another bite. The second man follows suit and looks back at the bartender in exclamation, "Tonic. What's this, a tonic apple?" The bartender swirls his finger in the air and tells the man, "Turn it around." The man has a bite from the other side of the apple and is exuberant. "It's gin. It's really gin. A gin and tonic apple." The two men reveled in this discovery for a while when a dwarf walked up to the bar, made his way onto a stool beside the men, and beckoned for the bartender. As he's about to order, the second man interrupts him. "Oh, hey man, wait. You should order an apple. You can get an apple that tastes like anything you want here. I've got a gin and tonic apple, and this guy's got a rum and coke apple." The dwarf casts an incredulous look at the bartender, who plainly nods back in confirmation. "Oh yeah?" He starts, "Okay then, it's been a while, give me the sweet taste of a woman-flavored apple." And the bartender hands him an apple. The dwarf takes a big, expectant bite from the apple and immediately spits it out all over the bar. "Ugh!" He cries out, "This apple tastes like shit." The bartender swirls his finger in the air and tells him, "Turn it around."